All right, all right. Hello, everyone, and now welcome to this game. A little bit of break from all of the WG action to showcase some ladder games here. This is gonna be Thunder versus Mango. Yeah, I believe this is Thunder versus Mango taking place here on Last Refuge. Mango has spawned as the blue undead player over here on the bottom left-hand side of the map. Meanwhile, Thunder has spawned over here on the top right hand side of the map as well the red human. Yes, it is Thunder versus Mango. If you do not know these two particular players, they are mid to high level ladder players um well, I can't even think of the name right now. NetEase. Yeah. All right. So yeah, and NetEase, and what's interesting is that that's just the quality of players of Warcraft 3 on NetEase is significantly higher than anything you'll see in on the U.S. servers or and anything you'll see in the European servers, and definitely anything that you'll see on the U.S. servers. Are you okay? You're making a lot of noise. Okay. All right. Arya decide. Oh well. Speaking of Blood Mage, first we are looking at Thunder opening up with the Blood Mage first, going up against the Undead. We have seen how effective level 3 Flame Strike can be at really just shutting down an Undead expansion. As that Flame Strike, if you are caught unaware those and you don't move those acolytes fast enough, well, all of them can end up dying. I think it was someone else. Lordo was playing Orc. Uh, uh, Actually, I think Lordo did play Orc. Or am I thinking Lado? I'm also confused right now. Anyways, Footman, well, doing a little bit of scouting. He's going to purposely try and aggro these units away. And then, while those units are all chasing after that Footman, the army of Militia and the Blood Mage will be able to intercept them there. Are we going to perhaps see some units? Well, there's that Forest Troll High Priest. It is going to end up getting surrounded pretty quickly by Militia. We can see a little bit of healing as well. Banish on the Forest Troll Trappers. Those two Troll Trappers actually deal a significant amount of damage. That's the reason why you go ahead and just banish them. And by simply dividing, conquering this particular expansion, you are able to finish it off without taking too many losses. All right, True Shot Aura now available. That Trapper going to end up getting taken down. This one Forest Troll Trapper, it is going to be able to join back in on the fight here in just a moment, as the Forest Troll Shadow Priest and all of this is going to end up going down here. All of this important to note. Crypt Lord just now joining in on the fight, so there was a bit of an advantage for the Blood Mage being able to creep out first, since the Crypt Lord was a little bit delayed. All right, taking that creep camp there with a Blood Mage first. It is Siphon Mana. Siphon Mana normally, well, not that effective against the Crypt Lord. It is important to note Crypt Lord generally doesn't have a large amount of mana on him, and that Summon Carrion Beetle's ability isn't that mana intensive. With all of that said and done, where is the Blood Mage going to be able to top off his mana reserves? That is going to be an important question, as creeping to get mana could also come into play as well. Is that a flock of birds?
I'm gonna go check, okay?
All right, it sounds like, okay, so a little bit of a history lesson. Yeah. Oh no, that is the pressure cooker. All right, a pressure cooker is going off in my house, a timed pressure cooker. It sounded like a flock of birds, and I'm just like,
the pressure cooker.
it's the pressure rice cooker. All right, Blood Mage gonna siphon all of that mana away right there, and well, pick up level 3. What is that level 2 ability going to be? It is gonna be a level 2 ability gonna be. It is gonna be Flame Strike, as we expected, as we see a little bit of healing here, and perhaps gonna be going into an expansion. Instead of all of this early pressure that I was expecting to see, we actually see almost two games where both players are just doing a lot of creeping. What does this mean? It means, well, mainly for Mango, that he's going to be surprised by the Blood Mage when the Blood Mage finally reveals itself to that undead army. However, the Crypt Lord is going to be extremely powerful with these Carrion Beetles as they make their way out. All right. All right, take a look at this flame strike right there. All of that damage going across multiple units. As you can see, that one wave causing a lot of bit of problems. We are looking at the footmen. Are they going to try to back away? Nope. Footman gets to end up taking down. And well, going for flame strike on this particular fight actually makes a lot of sense. The reason why the undead army is so scary with this Crypt Lord is because of how wide it gets. All of these carrion beetles, all of those skeletal minions, they end up dealing a lot of damage, and there's nothing that can really, well, try and finish all of them off. Meanwhile, we're looking at scout towers already in position. In comes all of the towers here. He's trying to make sure that there is no expansion. Scroll of Town Portal coming back around. We are only at Town Hall right now. That does come as a bit of a surprise. Flame Strike coming back the other way again as damage being added through. All right, a little bit of a surprise here. We're going to take a look at a couple of, well, carrion beetles getting taken down. Blood Mage wants to siphon mana and going to be able to siphon some of that mana from that Crypt Lord there. More damage getting added in. Are we going to see another Flame Strike? Beetle after beetle is falling as the Blood Mage is going after perhaps some of those extra units. I don't see a Flame Strike, though, as the Crypt Fiend could end up getting surrounded. Crypt Fiend is surrounded off to the side, and there it goes. All right, Blood Mage continuing to battle up. There's a Flame Strike. Are those units going to be able to back up in time? Force Troll, Shadow Priest taking a little bit of damage, but remember, this is only level 1 Flame Strike, not the level 2 variety. It's trying to stay alive, but level 4 now on that Blood Mage. Level 4 on the Blood Mage going after another Crypt Fiend. It's going to get taken down. Level 2 Flame Strike right there. There goes a Flame Strike, and it is a little bit late as the Crypt Fiend's able to back away from the other side here. Footman needs to back up. All the beetles now making their way back down. And what is going to happen? The Crypt Fiends are trying to put in pressure, but the Scout Tower and the Footmen are all in position here to try and stop all of this damage once more. Meanwhile, coming back to the side here, Footmen now trying to rotate back down. Militia are fighting back here. Footmen need to retreat. There is no easy healing going on. And what is all of the upgrades? Necropolis almost at tier 2 already. Blood Mage now sitting here at level 4. And we are now just going into our tech to tier 2 for Thunder. A little bit odd at this point, as normally you would be able to tech to tier 2 faster if you because you weren't setting up an expansion. But from the looks of it, it looked like Thunder was going to be trying to set up an expansion. He had a large number of peasants, so an expansion was definitely possible. And then it looked like he decided against it once he realized his opponent wasn't trying to set up an expansion either. All right, so we could see, well, Flame Strike, Thunderclap. We could see Paladin as our second hero. Both of those are viable options. More heroes joining in on the fight. More the Footmen here. Thank you for the follow. Getting new followers at this point and stage in the game while, there are other Warcraft recasts to watch. I definitely thank you. As well, the Blood Mage could easily just Flame Strike the ground right here. Nope, has a Sentry Ward, and now gonna go ahead and finish off all of these beetles pretty quickly. All right, there goes another beetle. They're getting in more experience on that Blood Mage. If that Blood Mage gets to level 5, that is gonna be a very powerful ability indeed. However, wow, some of those units actually walking off of the Flame Strike before the Flame Strike finally hit, perhaps aggroed by the Footmen instead. Blood Mage looking to get to level 5, but will be just shy. Meanwhile, we see an army of beetles making their way over to the human army here. There is going to be, guard towers, and all of these towers in position now, feedback or summoning damage onto all of those units again, as the peasants are trying to head back here. Meanwhile, Crypt Lord sitting at level 4 does have a Ritual Dagger. Death Knight sitting at level 1, perhaps just going to try and Death Coil this Crypt Lord to back up to full health. All right, the beetles still causing a bit of an issue here. Guard towers should be done in just a second. You're going to see, well, the peasants fighting back, still giving that Blood Mage now getting up to level 5 here, as the Ogre Mauler and the Blood Mage finishes off that last Forest Troll Berserker. All right, trying to heal back up. You're going to see all of these units healing up, and the Blood Mage got to level 5, and now most likely, well, should have level 3 Flame Strike. I'm actually surprised that it doesn't have level 3 Flame Strike as of yet. Goblin, Zeppelin, both of them actually have Zeppelins right now, and both of them are going to spot each other. That's a little bit interesting. Are we going to see that third training? Why don't we see that third ability? That is a little bit odd right now. You really want level 3 Flame Strike if you are hoping to be able to walk behind here or Flame Strike all of these acolytes. And that is the strategy that I am expecting, as the beetle, well, are just going to go in and try and swarm the main location here. Where is that Goblin Zeppelin? Goblin Zeppelin used as more of a first aid mobile hospital, allowing the footmen to heal back up, as you're going to see more and more, well, beetles trying to be dropped back down. Meanwhile, Blood Mage is right here. Blood Mage now does have level 3 Flame Strike. There is that Flame Strike and all of that damage. One acolyte able to slip away just in time, as the Blood Mage gonna go ahead and back away. There's Book of the Dead being used as well, absorbing a lot of that here. We're gonna see a lot of repairs. There goes in another Flame Strike, and Acolyte's gonna end up getting taken down. There goes 2 Acolytes. We could see the death of the Spirit Tower as well, as the Blood Mage needs just a little bit more mana. A third Flame Strike could be going down here in just a moment. The Flame Strike does cause a little bit of a cooldown. Meanwhile, in the base here, guard towers galore, causing problems, as there is Book of the Dead coming in as well. Both sides using Book of the Dead. How much damage was done? Acolytes, are they going to end up getting taken down? And no, they are not. The Haunted Gold Mine is repaired, though, as we are looking back at the north here. All right, Crypt Lord, Death Knight fighting their way through. Blood Mage needs to siphon mana or do something. There is a massive Flame Strike picking up all of those units. Goblin Zeppelin able to save multiple units here, as the Paladin is currently out onto the field. Siphoning mana is going to be absolutely key, but remember, with the Goblin Zeppelin in the air, he's able to break that siphon mana connection pretty easily, as the Paladin and the Blood Mage able to fend off that attack. Who came out better? Well, a very low hit point Nerubian Tower needs to be repaired up as well, and all of these buildings very low on hit points. Only 3 acolytes are actually mining gold at this point. Meanwhile, off over here, the Obsidian statue needs to drop some units and then pick them back up. Paladin is here once more. There is enough to try to fend off a next attack. Blood Mage going to try and perhaps rinse and repeat that strategy. Has a Clarity Potion, has a Potion of Invisibility, and is ready to go again. All right, Guard Tower trying to put pressure on the Goblin Zeppelin. Zeppelin now backed away. Guard Tower trying to finish off all of these units. Holy Light finishing off a Crypt Fiend, as the Paladin is still sitting at level 1. This could be a very, very bad day for him, as he does not have access to Divine Shield yet. Paladin decides to back off, as all of these units are looking to pull back once more. We are looking at perhaps some repairs getting underway, as well as the Blood Mage shows back up to the fight here. Are we going to see a Flame Strike? There it goes. There's the Flame Strike. Goblin Zeppelin trying to make its way over, picking up some of those units. Flame Obsidian Statue in the back being forced to pick up as well, as we see all of these carrion beetles. Well, where are they going to try and run off to? Blood Mage could, in fact, get up to level 6, and if level 6 is granted, well, level 6 would mean a Phoenix, which would easily take down this Goblin Zeppelin. Paladin sitting at level 1, almost level 2. Ivory Towers being placed down. Paladin needs to heal back up, gets a regeneration 20 supply compared to 38. Thunder deeply, deeply behind at this point and stage in the game. Army pretty much non-existent, as we are passing the 13-minute mark of this battle. All right, the Flame Strike is dealing lots of damage, but that Goblin Zeppelin is pretty much negating much of it as well, as the Blood Mage is still in position here, trying to put pressure onto that Goblin Zeppelin. Zeppelin now trying to run back away down to 60 hit points. It realizes that it cannot stay alive. Guard towers quickly being canceled. Siphon mana away, as we are seeing, well, no more mana available. There is another Flame Strike. There goes that Obsidian Statue. Blood Mage actually low on mana. Paladin is going to get to level 2. No, it's not. Death Knight gets to level 3 instead, as all of these units are actually stuck in a bad spot. The Goblin Zeppelin is not going to be able to easily repair at all, as, well, peasants are actually blocking the way rather nicely. All right, Blood Mage gets off another Flame Strike. There goes 3 dead units. Are those Crypt Fiends going to end up getting taken down? Goblin Zeppelin picks up 2 low hit point Crypt Fiends, and the Blood Mage denied level 6. I thought those units were going to be burnt to a crisp. Instead, saved by the Goblin Zeppelin. Death Knight forcing to use a Scroll of Town Portal there, as the Blood Mage, well, sitting at level 5 still. All right, Paladin now back out onto the field. Economy, well, Acolyte's going to go ahead and repair this Goblin Zeppelin here. 5,000 gold left, 4,000 gold, 4,900 gold left. So the undead economy actually mining a little bit behind. but the human army is significantly smaller as well. Hero levels definitely favoring Mango at this point, as riflemen are starting to join in on the battle. Level 3 Flame Strike, a very big deal. Blood Mage is invisible, does also have a potion of mana. Staff of Teleportation getting ready to make another move. And, well, what is going to end up happening here? Death Knight. And, well, it looks like all of them are just simply waiting for this attack right here. What is going on? Blood Mage sees all of this and goes, you know what? It's a trap. I do not want to be right here. And the worst thing that could possibly happen is that he could try and Flame Strike only to see an Impale pick him up before that Flame Strike goes down. No expansion is to be seen anywhere here. Instead, Mango with the Ninja expansion taking out his opponent's base. There goes the Arcane... Arcane Vault sniped down by the carry-on beetles, and with no way to reveal their location, the riflemen unable to finish them off. All right, there goes a couple more playing a game of Whack-a-Beetle as they burrow and unburrow constantly. We are going to be getting a reveal here in just a moment. I gotta believe. Come on, where is it? No reveal. Blood Mage picking up a Goblin Zeppelin and perhaps going to try to dive on in from the back. That is a risky maneuver as the Spirit Tower is right there. Also, we are looking at a Shade. The Shade is saying, you know what? Let me do my job and find this one unit, as the Goblin Zeppelin actually going to reveal itself to all of these units here. But was it spotted? I don't believe so. Unless you were watching the mini-map right at that moment, you did not see it. And in comes the Blood Mage now. All right, Blood Mage is there. There is the Flame Strike, and in comes the damage. One Acolyte taken down. Another Acolyte could get taken down. There it goes. And, well, that is pretty much going to be the end of that. That Goblin Zeppelin is, well, getting in damage. Are we going to see a Flame Strike across all of these buildings? The Haunted Goldmine could end up getting taken down as well, as we see the Blood Mage does have a potion of mana for a third Flame Strike here and should be able to finish off some of these Acolytes here in just a moment. There is another Flame Strike coming down once more. All of the units going to back off, and the Haunted Goldmine is gone. Damage is done. No more mining here at the natural or at the main base, and there's still a good amount of mana to be had. Scroll of Town Portal not available. Staff of Teleportation in order to perhaps head back out. Is it going to be able to do exactly that? Another Spirit Tower coming online as the Blood Mage down to 63, 47 hit points teleports back next to that Paladin. All right, barely making it back home. We're looking at 39 supply compared to 18. Thunder needs to last a little while longer as this gold mine is not yet fully saturated. All right, does he know that that is right there? Yes, he does. Ogre, Mauler, and Forest Troll Berserker are going to be joining in on the battle. Holy Light Impale onto the Blood Mage. Blood Mage could end up getting surrounded. Blood Mage trying to dance and dodge, dive away out of all of those tough situations. Paladin doesn't have anything. What is it trying to do? Goblin Zeppelin going to go ahead and hire and join the friendly skies once more as the Paladin is trying to hold the door. We'll see what he is able to do. All right, more damage coming back across here. Paladin backing himself into a corner and then purposely using Divine Shield so that it is still at least alive and well for now. All right, Blood Mage. Where did it go? Where is that Blood Mage? More of these units going to get finished off down across here. Blood Mage is still back up on the high ground and now going to take this Goblin Zeppelin and land back down again. Not sure how human can come back into this game. Yeah, well, we've seen crazier things in Warcraft 3. 26 supply compared to 38. Both sides never really going into a low upkeep at all. Ogre Mauler now looking back here. Acolytes not even bothering to haunt this gold mine, so it is still one base to one base. Goblin Zeppelin shifting back around. And what is going on here? Paladin and Blood Mage are going to try and stop this expansion. All right, what is going to end up happening? Criplord is off over here. Are we going to see, yes, a potential drop as well? Going to drop the Paladin off first, perhaps, and then we'll see what happens next. All right, there's that Blood Mage. There's the Flame Strike. Acolytes, are they going to be able to get away in time? One of them is not, and you can see all of that damage is being dealt here. Paladin or Blood Mage still has quite a bit of mana left. Should be able to get off another Flame Strike. There it goes. New Acolyte going to get easily taken down. Scroll of Town Portal coming back to try and save, but not going to be able to do it. All right, all the units in that Zeppelin backing away once more. All of this constant harassment. Are we going to use a Clarity Potion? Nope, nothing of that nature. We're looking at, 19 supply compared to 38. Paladin heading back home. Blood Mage well, risking life and limb to take down all of these gold mines. And here is that flame strike once more, and more damage coming back across. Is it going to be able to finish off this haunted gold mine? It is not going to be able to do that. Staff of teleportation whisks him away. All right, coming back here. Blood Mage seems to be okay for now. Needs to see some clarity potions. All right, trying to make their way through inside the space. Needs to get some clarity potions again. There we have it. Trying to heal back up once more. Back over here, Death Knight taking down this proximity farm in order to hire up any additional units. Level 5, level 3 going up against level 5, level 2. And, well, can the Blood Mage carry the team on his back? That is the important question. All right, there's that Siphon Mana. Death Coil trying to deal damage here. Paladin absorbing a whole bunch and now going to fight back against some of those units. Is he going to be able to do anything right there? Just a little bit of Flame Strike damage. Crypt Fiend taking a little bit, but not very much once more. Blood Mage wants to siphon more mana if possible, and if he's constantly able to siphon that mana, he should be in a decent spot. However, not having level 2 siphon mana makes siphon mana not very well effective in an exchange, as we see a quick impale. Death Coil, Holy Light needs to come in line. Is it going to be available? No, it's not. Paladin doesn't have enough mana. Paladin picks, or, well, Death Coil, Impale. Blood Mage could end up getting taken down. About to fall here. That could be the end of it right there. Quick banish, but the Death Coil finishes off still. Yeah, Thunder. Well, Paladin actually holding the door right now. All of the guard towers attacking back at all of these units as the Paladin just sits right here saying, you know what? You decided to come into my base uninvited. What can you really do? There are no towers here. There's no way to get back out. Death Knight going to end up falling. Death Knight falls. Paladin gets up to level 3. Crypt Lord now all of a sudden in a tough spot. Is he going to be able to break free and break back out as we see the Blood Mage show up? All right, Goblin Zeppelin going to go ahead and hire and able to stick around a little while longer. Blood Mage siphon mana away from the Goblin Zeppelin. There it goes again, trying to pick up and constantly drop off units as the Paladin does have enough mana to Holy Light that Blood Mage. All right, waiting for that Holy Light. Is it going to be in time? What is that hoping to do? Going to go ahead and siphon more mana. There's that pick up once more as the units are still fighting their way through again. All right, what was that play? Hiring that Goblin Zeppelin, absolutely key at this moment. Blood Mage low on mana, having double Scroll of Town Portal. There is, well, a constant mining happening here, and some mining happening down here as well as the... All right. It feels like Thunder finally decided to give up there. Taking down that Death Knight was a big surprise, almost losing that Crypt Lord. If it wasn't for the Goblin Zeppelin, that would have been the end of it there. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Hope you guys enjoyed it.